said. Yeah, it's cool to have diversity, isn't it? We've also seen Focus experiment a little bit with Blade Master versus Human recently. So options are opening up. It's always a bit map dependent. On Concealed, Twisted, Mountain Kings might be possible. On smallerish maps like this, we stay with the tried and true. And as a Reinkommer, as we say in Germany, why not go with the summon heroes? Why not go with the range attacks?
Players' forces are under attack.
So off we go. Creep starts here, standard opening by the AM. I always feel a bit nervous when I see them go for the lab creep and then the Farseer shows up and there's the wolves and ouchie, ouchie, the pain begins. Turns out that this time around, he would not have been harassed as Fly is creeping a little bit first. Going to take out the first turtle and finds a mantle. Dude, I feel like mantle is one of the low-key strongest items these days. So strong in the early game. And if you get a double mantle, bro, oh my god. The game's on.
Yeah, during the Bet Boom tournament, I made a tier list of all the items and Mantle ranked rather low due to the fact that there's so many better items in general, but that didn't discuss the fact that you find the Mantle very early on, and with that you're 100% correct. More damage, more mana, more wolves, which lead to more damage. This is great. Damage, one of the most important things to find early on.
Yeah, I am very happy with his finds as well. Getting some claws and gloves here. Oh, was it Fortitude yesterday? I must have been Fortitude yesterday. He had an insane run of items, dude. He got like mantle, claws, gloves, claws plus 8. That AM was firing bullets. This AM is also firing the fireballs. Whoosh, whoosh. And is trying to keep his main base safe. While at the expansion, we have indeed the second base attempt with the tower first. And Fly's trying to put in as much damage as he can with the level 2 Farseer. He has the Chain Lightning ready, but so far not getting too many kills. Good saves here so far on the footies.
I agree. Expo's coming up slowly but steady. No harass towards the tower. This is very, very nice. Footman coming in from the bottom. It should be safe with that. Water Elemental saved into the creep as well. Rather conservative opening, but nobody with any flaws. This is pretty promising for the rest of the series.
Yeah, the next few minutes here are going to be crucial. Very important for Sok to have a solid defense here, because as the Headhunter numbers keep rising, the damage output is going to be becoming more and more dangerous. And of course, it's going to be no defense for a long time. Lumber is low here at the start of the game, and the power build is still not quite done yet. This is a tough moment here to hold on for Sok without losing too much.
4 Headhunters, Grunts all saved. Need some heal selves here. Grunt about to fall if being focused, but you gotta take care of the wolves first. Now, Fly slowly but steady pulling some heals away. Look at that block, man. I told you, in bigger tournaments, Fly is not fooling around. He's coming prepared.
Finding his way to the peasants now as well. Quite a few of them are hurt already. And you can see Sok doesn't have much to defend with anymore. He's got lots of hurt footies. He's going for a shot at the expansion. Power build might make sense. Peasant count is kind of low. Has to macro, has to micro. Sok here under pressure, but so far holding on fairly well.
Hold! First Headhunter is falling, but I guess that's fine. If you look at the lumber, tech hasn't started yet, and we're stuck at 50 with militia being called, which obviously reduces the lumber income. Another worker going down. I think Fly is in an excellent spot to come up with a counter expansion down the road.
I like the tower. I really like the tower in the May base, by the way. Sok didn't go for it too early. Would have cost too much lumber. He made it later. Now he's going to have it up soon, and in a very safe spot as well. Very hard to be sniped by the Headhunters. Both players playing a really good game so far, I would say. The strongest point is yet to come for Fly. Tier 2 is done. TC is coming. Question is single or double bestiary. If he goes double, then the Mass Raiders could be a big threat very soon, but will of course fall off later on.
Yeah, he's going for the Neo Beastery, the single one for now. Can obviously come up with one later, but maybe Dispel is more important than just Brute Force, and there we see it with Shaman. By the way, chat, can you tell me if the sound levels are alright? The last dual cast, it's been some time, and I don't hear what you hear, so if there's something wrong with the sound, please let me know. I'll let you know that Fly is letting go of the aggressive playstyle for now, and is rather taking care of his own second base.
A town is under siege.
Water Elemental scouting things out. Could also do some more damage here. Cancel some healing. The shop. Unusual to see in the middle of the map, right? Pretty easy to take out with Footman, as we see here. And the shop will be important at all times for the Orc. Not having it in the main base is a bit surprising. And it seems like Sok is taking more and more control of this game. He's gonna get another kill. Took out another Headhunter here. And the Water Elementals right now are very strong. The Shaman are still quite far off.
Right on. 30 seconds, 20 seconds, no cement upgrade either. Ooh, Sok is finding a nice opportunity here while brawling and killing on the right-hand side with the TC only having aura. Footman and Water Elemental on the left-hand side towards the burrows. A 2-round attack, and this is working out marvelously for Sok.
Oh god. The game looked really solid on both sides for a long time. It seemed like both were playing just really well. But once the AM was 3, once he had the footies healed up from the shop and then the counterattack, Sok is taking full control of this game. He might lose a few forces here, but he's got the double base income, he got tier 2 started, and Fly needs to find something to take control again of this game. He needs this expansion. But look where Sok is. Sok is always where he needs to be, always finding everything, punishing every move after a really, really solid early defensive play. Impressive start here that Sok is showing.
Right on. After suffering a little bit, Sok doesn't even need tier 2 to pretty much destroy Fly. Great Hall down, Burrow down, Headhunters down, levels not high up at least. And there's no progress really. Fly, what can you do? Another poke attack with Footman into the base. Now Fly gets the levels after 1 kill, 3 and 2, but Expo, save, tech, finishing, Mountain King on the horizon. Smooth sailing for Sok at the moment.
Sok is trying to be on the safe side here with the towers. 3 towers in each base. If they finish, should keep him safe very nicely. The burrow going down and supply block here for the Orc is so painful. Normally, when the Orc is on tier 2, that's by the way also why they always go for the tech, oftentimes quickly, rather than expansion, because tier 2 for Orc is insanely important. The second hero coming out, the experience being gathered, leveling up, and the tier 2 units, all so crucial. You don't want to delay that normally with a fast expansion. And here's the point. If your burrow blocked, if your supply blocked, all the timings are out the window. Nothing is working out. Only now the burrow finished again. Only now he can finally spend some gold. Right there, Fly was at around 1,000 gold. He's trying to go for the attack across the map. But, dude, what a sick game by Sok. The tower's just finished. Just like 5 seconds ago. The tower's finished, and now he's ready for the perfect defense.
Also blocking with the Footman here, so nothing really can get in. He's poking with Footman again. There's no income by Fly at all. Gotta repair, so he's not gathering gold and spending gold while his opponent is on 2 bases and comfortably mining. It's not a good mix of situations for Fly. And it's just a matter of time. Wait, we get Pally second into Rifles, Blizzard, Mass Casters. Okay.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Pally second I saw with Rifle play before. I think especially against Undead it's really good. I don't think I've ever seen it against Orc Pally second. Interesting. Okay.
Maybe he thinks that the only way to come back into this game for Fly is a hero focus and you want to have Holy Light against it, or wants to spam Blizzard, and for that you have to stand still, and then healing is great to have. I'm not too sure, but maybe it's also a case of I'm so far ahead it doesn't really matter what I do.
Yeah, I think there's certainly a lot of truth to that. And look at the AM. The retrain timing, perfect, right? Once when there were enough Shaman out and Water Elementals were not going to be a factor anymore, now we see the Blizzard. And yeah, indeed, AM is going to be standing still. If it comes to fights ever, big fights, might be taking some damage. The Paladin there will be a big help. And I'm very impressed with Sok here, dude. This is just amazing play all the way through.
Yo, this attack into the Orc base while fighting at the same time, the multitasking, glorious. Fly at no point of this game was above 41 food, has the chance to go for it now. Also heal scroll, vamp aura, not too bad, but items is not what's gonna decide this game. It's probably just when Sok decides to cut Fly's head off.
Sok still being patient. Seems like he was playing a wonderful defensive game here as well. Like, Always staying on the safe side if he could. Despite the great early game, he made sure not to have too many vulnerabilities. Got the towers in the main, towers at the expansion. Of course, he had the resources to support it. And I guess Suck knows, as long as there's no enemy expansion, this game is looking great for him. AM is scouting in the north, no expansion there. But there's one attempt now coming in the south. Finally, it may finish, but it will be rather late.
Love how Fly parks the Raider at home against this Blizzard harass. So fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, etc. So that should be cancelled soon. Still doing damage, as of course Ensnare has a certain cooldown. You gotta repair again, taking damage again. Oh, Blizzard, what a great spell.
Speaking of Blizzard, by the way, last week or something like that, a couple of days ago it was, I noticed level 2 to level 3 Blizzard doesn't even scale very well. If you check it out on Wikipedia, you can see that pretty clearly. I feel like you should almost never go Blizzard 3 on level 5 Archmage, but almost everyone does. I think the level 3 Aura is way better.
But Remo, it's damage!
But it's only like, I think it's only like 20% more damage. It's not that much, bro.
But
you want that mana.
But
juicy.
But if level 2 Blizzard is insane, then 20% of insane damage is even more.
Players' forces are under attack.
But Aura increases by so much, bro. Mana juice.
But I heard from some friends of Eastern communities that Brilliance Aura is just painting the floor blue and does nothing else. Is that not true?
Then I guess so do the Clarities.
They're not painting the floor blue though.
The thing about level 3 Blizzard is it also has more waves. So technically, per Blizzard cast, it is definitely quite a bit more damage. But level 2 Blizzard, if you have enough mana, you can just spam endlessly anyways, you know? So I think, monsieur, it is better.
I wouldn't go into a fight over that. But of course, chat is very much against you. I'm neutral on the topic. I think it's situational and you should adopt depending on how the game goes and what you're up against.
Level 3 Brilliance Aura, bro. You want to be brilliant or you don't want to be brilliant? That's the real question.
I want to be brilliant for myself, you know? I don't want to share it with anyone else.
That is selfish.
You know me. Fly's heroes are getting quite insane, by the way.
Yeah, I was admiring Sock's patience here for a long time. This is starting to border on overcautious, maybe? He has not been looking for a fight for a long time. Just been creeping up very safely. Has been contesting camps. Fly has been creeping way more. But the Pally got level 3. That's a big deal. It's also a great item. Warsong Battle Rams found over here. It would fit perfectly now if Sock goes tier 3 before attacking. But I mean, he's at 80 supply. This is normally where we see the humans feel ready and get ready.
You really think Warsong Battle Drums is a great item?
Yeah.
Wow.
Not always, but in this case, yeah.
I think it's at max solid. There's so many other good stuff at that drop. It's only 7%.
Yeah, but it adds a lot more damage into this army. Move speed I would have preferred, but normally, big army, big aura, pretty good.
Well, I can't argue with that. We have an Invis Paladin at the shop. I really like that play to not being caught by Ensnare and maybe nuked. Archmage did a lot of damage as so often. Now we got 2 heal scrolls versus 1. Went of mana stealing twice on Fly. That's pretty solid. And Militia called for a push. Oh yeah, we got Kit Towers on the Archmage.
Oh yeah. This is where I would love to see Castle Tech, by the way. Save another 100 gold, you got the money, boom, click that button. Because if this push fails, it's going to have a strong backup. But, alright, this is the big push. I gotta say, Fly came back into a decent position. Maybe Sock a bit too passive, not contesting the creeps, because now he's facing strong heroes. And this TC, if he gets level 5, could be quite the menace.
There's no devotion around the paladin, by the way. Shockwave chain lightning doesn't hit that much. Just the front line. Raiders trying to go to the right-hand side. Farsia in a little bit of trouble. Lightning shield in the back. Cast is mostly not part of the fight. Same goes for the Farsia. Oh man, Fly. Classic first hero syndrome.
He just stood in the middle of everything there. There wasn't even a Stormbolt.
Yep.
He just face tanked all the breakers. Well, that's not good. The great thing here about the Paladin, of course, is the AM isn't going to be the big vulnerability. We've seen that a lot in the past, where the Orc runs in with the Speed Scroll, with the End Snares, goes for the Archmage, either gets the kill or forces the TP. With a Paladin, you get so much single target heal. Sure, some of the casters went down, but the Paladin now is keeping everything else quite nicely healthy.
Lots of units falling. 30 food. The TC alone can't really do that. It's called chain wave for a reason. You need the chain, otherwise the wave will just be ridden by Sock. And that TC is probably gonna get blocked. Has a health stone ready, slow for days. And Sock can now decide how to end the game. Nice effort by Fly and solid comeback, I'd say, from the mid game into the late game, but that Farsia mistake just can't happen.
Oh, and the breakers is only +1 damage, by the way, on the aura.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Okay, that's not that impressive.
Nope.
It's
On rifles,
though.
it's +2 on the rifles, but also on cast is not that good. There's no water elementals here, so yeah, it's not that great.
Expansion will fall. The heroes were supposed to give Fly a chance to have a competitive opportunity here to keep this game even, but, well, Farseer going. If the Farseer doesn't die there and he gets double level 5, this could have perhaps looked different, but yeah, that was a big blunder. Fly played a pretty solid game. He was getting kind of outplayed towards the mid-game, but he was playing pretty solid, but of course a big mistake like that is not what you can afford on this stage.
We got Blizzard again with the Raider to cancel it, but mana should be available. 4.9 after this fight. And yeah, the main is going down. Usually it's the Orcs terrorizing human bases, whether it's campaign or multiplayer, doesn't really matter. Sock turns it around, repair is in vain, and that's the main base. And Expo going down, no more income, no tech. It looks very desperate for Fly now.
It's a rare sight, right? The stronghold going down? You know something didn't go right when that happens. Fly is still looking for a desperate opportunity. What's he hoping for here? He's playing 0 base versus 3. Well, maybe he wants to get some satisfaction towards the end, but even that will be denied. As Sock TP's home, he's satisfied with his job that he did here, and rightfully so. That was very, very well played.
Yo, that push in the mid game, fighting on the right hand side, harassing the main in the middle. Fly wasn't ready for that at all. Couldn't respond, was overwhelmed, lost the burrow, lost all timings. And then it was kinda over at that point already.
And the first time that I've ever seen in this matchup, and you know with current meta, Pally second.
Yes.
Very interesting. Lots of strength, even without the aura, right? Sock played it so safe, he didn't even go aura. He went for Divine Shield. Never needed it, but just wanted to have that safety button. Has its drawbacks, of course. You have very little catch, no Stormbolt to use. But man, is that AM hard to bring down with the Holy Light.
Holy Light is a pretty good spell, which can also be spammed because of Brilliance Aura. Which is pretty
65 mana, bro. So
nothing.
sick.
There's also no projectile, so you can't, like, it doesn't even need time. Travels at the speed of light. That is also holy. It's super fast. Can't miss.
Holy Light is the best heal in the game. There, I said it. I said it, bro. I'm not taking it back. I'm not taking it back.
I'm not gonna comment on that. I'll leave that up to Twitch chat and Reddit threads.
I think all the humans on Reddit are very quiet at the moment, and they're like, guys, it's finally our time. Let's not ruin it. Let's not ruin it.
There was
We had to wait 10 years, bro.
There was
10 years, but now
there was a meme.
We are favored. We are favored, boys.
Wait, there was a meme by Baron. Was it? Wait, I gotta show it to you. Copy link, does that work? No, wrong. Not remote. Remo.
Now you got me curious.
It's small. It's tiny.
Yes, I saw that one.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of X3 Demon. I was his biggest fan, but he has kind of disappeared. Greetings. Hope you're doing fine with the current meta.
Sock was certainly doing fine on the first map. Now we got the second map coming up. This is gonna be Fly's choice. Northern Isles will be the map. And here, normally it seems like orcs can get off to a good start. They can either creep level 2 if they want to, or they can be very aggressive right out the gate. Not known to be a great fast expansion map. Maybe Sock here is going to be forced more into one base play again, which, seems to be not the preferred style for the humans right now.
Not really. The rifle push is a thing of the past. Surprise, surprise, humans really like to expand in pretty much every single matchup at the moment, almost on all maps as well. This is a round-robin group stage, so it's not only about the win, of course mostly it is, but also a little bit about map score. So if you win your match 2-0, that puts you in a very, very nice position for the rest of the series. You know what also puts you in a nice position? Subbing to this channel, because you get emotes, chat badge, and no ads. Thank you, Abyss Stark, for the 4-month. Go, Kaho! He's coming up next after this best of 3. I'm a little late to the party, so now I'm synced up. We got a Farseer, we got an Archmage, and the Tuskar camp is already crapped.
You got the One of Astiel. That is by far the best early game item. That is so crazy good. Stealing this mana away, more water elementals for you, and fewer wolves for the enemy. Holding on still to the mana at the moment. I really like this opening, by the way. You have a chance of a great item. Both One of Mana Steal and Big Heal Potion are amazing for AM early game. The other ones are okay if you get lucky. It works out well. And you get level 2 right away. I hated this opening so long that humans played with 1 farm tech, 2 farm tech, I mean. 1 farm tech would be weird. 2 farm tech quickly to go to tier 2, and then you're stuck on level 1 forever. You don't get the aura, you don't get the creeps. Here come the headhunters, nothing you can do. I like this way more. And by the way, we do see a 4th farm, so Sock will again try with that expo play.
Alrighty. Despite the early creeper, it's almost 40-esque. With how late that expansion is coming up. Fly, of course, gathering a lot of information here in the north, also killing a footman. This is, once again, quite successful, but we haven't seen the Wand of Mana stealing yet.
There we go. There's 1 charge.
Here we go.
And if you use the next one, the cooldown is short. Farseer's dry. No more wolfies for you.
And that's a bit problematic if you want to interrupt creeping. At least...
Use it now. Before the wolves are summoned? Ah, that's a mistake by Sock. Farseer back to 85. There's the wolves. That he could have prevented. Ooh, this is kind of a big mistake. These wolves could mess with him now.
Or he saves it for later, where it has even bigger impact. Let's see about that. Creeps wake up. Rah, rah, rah. A little bit early. This is crucial now. How much will Sock lose while creeping this gold mine?
This was a big mistake, dude. Look at the wolves. They're threatening the AM. He has to fall back. He can't attack. Can't tell me that, Neil. Can't tell me that wasn't a mistake. It was, but perhaps it still will be good enough. Farseer looking for some kills, looking for some XP, but he's still fairly far away from level 2. Militia duration not gonna last forever. AM heard already. Big lasted right here. Can he steal it, the Farseer? Nobody got the item. Got the ring. Will be very nice for the TC later. But the AM got the level 3. Perfectly on point.
Yo, that lasted was super important. We got the Wand of Mana stealing done. Now we can use it for level 2 water elemental. Headhunters are falling. Sock knew exactly what he was doing at all points. Oh, dude, that lasted though. If that lasted goes to the Farseer, it's such a disaster. But now, again, the game seems very, very solid for Sock, and Fly has to come up with a solution that he couldn't find on map 1.
So many peasants as well. Look how much is being built already at the expansion. Tower is being upgraded. Power build is coming through. So many peasants alive. This is actually very expensive to get this power build going, but we also have a shop coming up already, and that will be needed. Sock again very hurt on many units. Great saves again on a bunch of these footies.
Should we rename Sock to Bob?
Because he's a builder?
Yep.
Can he do it? Yes, he can!
For now, at least. Oh, another headhunter down. Another headhunter down. How is this CC supposed to creep?
Sock playing so well. Fly is just getting kind of outplayed, to be honest. He's not playing bad. Sock is just showing up so strong. Oh my god, so many kills. And the footy gets one more. Swipe! Swipe to the left, baby. Gotcha!
Do you have any advice for Fly? I mean, you're the coach. He might need some right now.
Focus on your other matchups, baby, because you are screwed against humans today. Good thing is, from now on, you can focus on the Night Elf matchup, because this one is pretty much done.
Yeah, that's solid. And again, man, Sock dominates this game on tier 1 alone. Tier 2 tech on the way, not even that late. Lumber Mill 2, TC with Shockwave one more time. We go again for the Headhunter Raider Shaman build. No mass pillage, no double beastery. And creep check by Sock again. Doesn't really care, right? Just wanted to go into the base, like, okay, maybe that's bad here.
Yeah, I am still quite hurt. This is where Sock could overstep, could get a little too confident. We've all been in those games before where you're like, oh my god, I'm so far ahead, I can't lose this anymore. You lean back in your chair, your APM dropped by 50%, and suddenly things go wrong. So the game isn't quite over yet. It's not quite won yet. Sock still has to pay attention and be cautious. But as long as he doesn't mess up, he's looking grand.
Kills the Lodge, dude. He kills the Lodge, delays the Shaman one more time with a different approach than in the last game, but leads to the same result. More damage uptime for Water Elementals is always great for a lower tier human. He's also defending against the wolves at home, can cancel towers already because he doesn't need them. Arcane Tower is there. Expo is also very nicely protected. Region Scroll is running. Lots of W's for Sock.
I'm most interested here in his second hero. Is he gonna go Pally again? Or was that just a one-off thing? I would say on level 1, MK is stronger. Stormbolt always has great utility. Level 1 Holy Light is okay, but it's not amazing. You really want level 2 as well, normally for the aura, although he didn't go aura before, but level 3 Pally is really where he shines. Level 3 Pally is stupid good, but can be hard to creep up. There's gonna be perhaps not too many creep camps available if Fly goes creeping aggressively, which I think is what he has to do right now.
Yep, he got level 2 wave. Maybe his focus is on tearing down buildings though?
And the expansion could be the target. He's got 2 raiders, and he's going for the attack. A bunch of peasants here. They're getting waved right away. Perhaps a shocking follow-up with Chain Lightning could be available. Only level 1 though.
Rather goes for the more impactful shockwaves, gets 3. Wolves in position as well. Here comes Sock with the Paladin second again. It is online now. 2 raiders already about to fall. Archmage, whee! Town portal. Sock needs to buy a little more time. This attack is more scary than I thought.
Blizzard is now helping. Here comes a Paladin. The Holy Light, very, very valuable now to heal up the AM, who's standing back there like artillery. Can't really get to him, has to let him go. And the footies, by the way, across the map were exactly where they're supposed to be. Footies can't really do anything with a small army like this to face the orc, to beat the army. But canceling the counter expansion, that was the exact right play.
So the theme continues. If Sock holds on, He's gonna be in prime position soon. Yo, we are in a prime position as well, being blessed by a viewer like Plunk here. 10 euros. My favorite duo. Much love.
Oh, opportunity here. Thank you, thank you very much. Opportunity here to do something finally for the Orc. Fly on the chase. He's got the Raiders ready. Sock needs to be very careful with the heroes. Losing some units is fine, but losing the AM would be painful. Now he goes for the safety TP. Leaving the expansion without one was pretty dangerous, but now he's got it again. This is a painful episode here for Sock right now. He's losing quite a bunch, but he's still relying on his Expo income.
And again, the play with Archmage Blizzard against Raiders. He needs a couple more waves. There's, of course, more End Snare as well. Holds on to the shop. Clarity bought. Even repair. Saves it one for now. Fly has 1100 gold. Macro up, my dude. Do something with it.
Yeah, heal scrolls especially seems like should be the perfect investment. Creep the middle, get a big item. The heroes are looking pretty good already. But of course, Fly knows that Sock is about to explode. He's got the double sanctums ready. The casters will be trickling in slowly. But there's still some time, I guess. Sock really suffered quite a few losses. It was expensive for him. It was painful. And there's no big bank yet. There's still some time before the big human army rolls around.
Would Fly get the win if Sock just explodes? Like, literally?
I mean, in Pokemon, if Smog kills you with Explode, Smog wins. Where does the XP go, though? Does he get XP?
Huh. Good. I guess. I don't know. Chat, you know that. Thank you, Take a Chill Pill, for the 18-month resub. We were moving towards the middle. There's one heal scroll for Fly now. Archmage. I love how Fly has the counterplay ready. We've seen a lot of invisibility on map 1 where Fly wasn't really able to respond in time because he was like crumbling under the pressure relatively early. But now, almost a signature move for him, Witch Doctor.
Yeah, nicely available thanks to the Lodge, of course, and this should make the AM's life a lot more difficult. Sentry board lasts 10 minutes, by the way, which is still insane to me. But not in the perfect position everywhere. But the Raiders are here, the Blizzard is interrupted, and the AM may have to TP out here while the TC is creeping up big. Over level 4 already. Before the first fight of the game, really. This could be a level 5 TC really, really quick.
And a Book of the Dead with not too many priests could also trap a hero. Sock certainly in bigger problems than he was in game 1. Now second Sanctum, that's nice. We got a nice army of Sorceress Priests, but where's the punch outside of Blizzard?
Yeah, if I could take a fight now and force an engagement, I think he might be hugely favored. The expansion for him is almost up. He kept his economy safe. The Sentry Wards, the Witch Doctors worked out really, really nicely. And Fly, ideally, doesn't want to allow Sock to creep up, get the levels, and build the big army. Now is the time to fight. And Fly is looking for his enemy.
Right on. We have an ad coming up that we can't prevent anymore. Snooze button is exhausted. Get your subs in, but maybe Fly is able to close out the game. Massive chain wave. Heal scroll ready though. Not too many losses outside of that consumable. Paladin with the Divine Shield with the Holy Light using his spells. Blizzard in the back line, but another chain lightning. Casters out of the fight one more time. It's down to the Archmage to bring the damage, and Headhunters are suffering.
Heal scrolls here were absolutely huge on both sides, but now they are exhausted. TC also out of mana, although he could use the mana potion. Ooh, Sock just barely holds. Now he's on the chase. Would love to punish the Orc with slow, but there's not too much mana on these Sorks. This fight favored Fly so far, but now he wants to get out clean.
Triple Sanctum coming up. Sock's production is getting crazy. He also has 400 gold. Fly, in the meantime, was setting up an expansion, as you said. And an Invo Potion goes towards Sock as well. Dave Holder, thank you for the sub. Go Sock! And a gifted sub to the community. Awesome to see. Thank you, thank you. Another heal scroll by Fly now. Also 2 upgrades on the unit. Big value here. And yeah, heal scrolls, man, one of the most important items to have as we're living in AoE meta, as the Archmage will brilliantly display.
Might cost him a TP here. He's also pulling the Orc out of position. The biggest problem for Sok this whole game so far was creeping and leveling. The Pally, I mentioned it before, really wants level 3. Level 1 and 2 Pally is okay. Without Aura, it's kind of on the weaker side, honestly. But once you get level 3, things change. That whole is going to be amazing. It's a weird expansion, by the way, by Fly, right? I call that the Spiral Expo. A little bit too far away from the gold mine, but shouldn't cost him too much gold. Big move now by Fly, charging across the map towards the enemy expo, trying to take out his opponent's second base.
And that works wonderfully. Shockwave, Chain Lightning again. Town Portal coming in, must be used defensively, I guess. Oh, jumps pretty much right in. He's just going brute force. Fly successful with the attack. You gave him the advice to focus on other matchups, and Fly wants to prove you wrong. Surgical Strike, Expo down, Sok is down in supply, down in bases, and is struggling quite a bit here.
Fly knows the counterattack is coming. He's got sentries to give him that information. If Fly can defend here, win this fight, this might be his game. Could be a great comeback. I guess I really underestimated the power of his play. But Sok is almost ready. Sok has the level 3 Paladin, but Sok doesn't have too many casters, and those will be the target once more.
And no heal scrolls. That's the big downside now. Archmage in the middle of everything. Same goes for the Headhunter. Easily taken out. Normal damage type of Breaker's doing fine here. Kodo's marching forward. 2 Breakers already in the belly. Invo Potion Paladin can't heal himself, of course. Blizzard not that impactful because the entire human army has to run. We're just going for the backline here. TC out of mana though, waiting for that potion to pop. Maybe also waiting for level 5. And that is just a weapon of mass destruction then. Not so much here. Farseer can't allow to fall again. He has no TP. Saves himself to the right
and the
side.
There, locks down the Pally. Just gets him.
Farseer now on the verge of dying, but so is Sok in general. Everything super low. A kingdom for a heal scroll, but that kingdom fell. And Fly, man, after being down in the dumpster in the mid game and early game once again, bringing it back, ties up the game.
Yeah, that was very impressive. Sok here getting caught kind of with his pants down. Maybe he picked the wrong hero for this map. Paladin, he's got such a long fuse until he's finally online. He was stuck on level 2 for a long time, didn't provide much. Maybe the MK here would have been better. I still feel like there's room to experiment for a Panda second for human as well. This might have been the wrong map for the hero, but still a crazy comeback. That was the perfect early game by Sok. That was so good. But Fly, man. Fly showing that he's not to be underestimated.
Ice cream, yum yum, so good.
I haven't heard that in a while. Gang gang.
Yeah, let's see if Sok is still part of the Pala gang after this game, or if we see some adjustments. Game has already started. It's going to be Twisted Meadows. And now, Mr. Remo, I am incredibly curious if A, Sok shows us a Mountain King, and B, if Fly is following in the footsteps of a Focus, who played quite a strong Blade Master versus Human here recently.
Oh, right, that was this game. I haven't seen any Blade Master first play yet. I'm cautious to suggest a Blade Master. I feel like he can get countered so hard by the human army. If you go especially Mountain King. Ooh, but if there's a Paladin, but there could be adjustments. Lots of questions to be answered. We're waiting for the game to start, and soon we'll find out. Twisted Meadows, normally considered a pretty good expansion map. And seems like that is pretty much what all the humans are doing these days.
Right on. Thank you very much, Lebanese Marine, for the gifted sub to the community. Love to see the support here today. Twisted it is. We are syncing up. I can tell you already that Sok is spawning in the blue bottom left-hand side. Cross position, as always, is his opponent. That is Fly. Dude, if Fly knocks out Sok, door to the playoffs is wide open.
Yeah, absolutely. Every player, of course, is going to have 3 games today in the 4-player round robin. And 1 win could be enough to get through. 2 wins is guaranteed enough to not be eliminated. And so you want to get those points as early as you can.
Remo, I'm disappointed. There's no dwarf There's no master of the blade. It's just more of the same.
Intiros. It is once more. It's going to be straight headhunters here by Fly against what likely will be a fast expansion. Soccer starting off with a standard creep, going for the lab. If he had spawned to the Merc camp, maybe would have considered the mercenaries, but with spawn, of course, not possible. With the Archmage, you can creep this camp pretty easily. That's the big downside of MK first. You take a lot of damage here, and it's going to take a little bit longer as well. It's going to be a nice level 2 jumpstart for the AM right away, and hoping for a good item.
Well, there's plenty of them. There's also some duds in Sobi Mask! Ay, ay, ay! That's pretty good! That is a lot of mana. That is a lot of water elementals. That is a lot of damage added to this Archmage. Fly will not be happy seeing that.
Love the Arcane Tower timing as well. Basically ready instantly against the Wolves. And the question is, how many peasants can Fly take out here? It's a good start. Very good start for the AM. Int Tome also pretty much exactly what you want to see. And Fly not happy, taking a glance at that inventory.
Thank you, Ghost and Z, for the 2-year resub. 2-year, yeah boy! Love it. Tech is on the way for Fly though. Always banking on TC and a lot of Raider play. Not actually too much of the casters. We've seen some Lightning Shield, some Purges. But it's a lot about the heroes and their creeping. On Twisted, that is very much possible. Long rush distances towards the gold mine, so maybe the first real 2-base game.
Yeah, it's Tech actually. Tech coming up by Sock, quite delayed of course with that opening. Nice spread of the Footmen. Footmen in the north here at the Merc camp are trying to prevent Fly from creeping. And he's trying to scare his opponent to thinking that the AM is also coming, but the AM is not coming. AM is creeping the green camp. Militia is creeping the other green camp. If that's level 3, which I think it is, that's a scary Archmage timing, baby.
Holy moly, I've never seen this play by any human. 3 different screens, lots of creeping, very successful, not losing any militia in the process, and scary it
There's gotta be so many water elementals, bro. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a lot of mana, why not double down on your summons?
I am going to the shop. Boots and circlet. Alright, here we go. This might be 4 water elementals over time towards the orc base. Fly needs to TP quick.
Okay, there is spike barricades that helps a little bit, but not that much. More footies are coming in, can deal with the peons maybe. They're trying to repair. This burrow is crucial for the second hero. Fly arrives at tier 2, now almost has the resources. The repair makes it so he doesn't, but now can start the TC. And I think this attack, not as scary as we thought.
Yeah, super quick with the repair. Really important to have the peons there ready right away. One burrow might still fall. Oh, it's such a big deal. Doesn't get it. Holds the burrow thanks to the Dispel. The Shadow Priest here doing his job. Shadow Priest will now fall, but he got 2 Dispels out. And this was a beautiful hold by Fly. Didn't panic, didn't TP, which I thought was necessary. The barricades indeed helping out a lot as well. And this AM3 timing, underwhelming in the end.
I guess so. It bought some time. But of course now it's a very, very different game. I was hoping for a 2-base play, and we might end up with a 1-base game with non-stop harass by Sock, but that has to hurt more than this one did. Little bit problematic for Fly right now. There is no shop available, so no healing, especially on the Farseer. Also no clarities, of course, running no speed scrolls available. And the Archmage is on a mission, I can see it.
Tier 2 buildings for the Orc, always very important. That's the cancel that he's looking for. Flies close by to deal with the harass, but perhaps there's gonna be time. Finds the lodge and the shop. Oh, wait, there's still no shop? Oh, that's annoying. No healing for Fly for such a long time.
Yeah, thank you for repeating what I just said a minute ago.
My pleasure.
Why is that none of my co-casters are listening to me? It's incredible. It's not just you. It's Carson. It's Qbert. It's the German casters in Inferno. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Or doing right, you know? Matter of perspective. Look at this TC. Perspective-wise, he's looking strong, baby. Plus 12 strength. I think that's pretty damn good. Those right clicks, chonky chonky. TC actually has decent attack speed. Look at him go with that axe. Give me more strength, baby. Hell yeah, 40 strength already on level 2. Let's go.
1100 HP as well on top of the damage. Still, Farseer and Headhunters are suffering due to the lack of heal selves. How important that is, man. Can't mention this enough. That's why Remo said it after I just said it. Just double down on it, so I triple down on it. Firebolts arriving, trying to extinguish it. Hello! Nice little dodge by Fly, but it's still the same problem.
Can he save him? Can he save him? Needs to block the MK, needs to prevent the Stormbolt. MK trying to find the target. Can't retreat. Can't retreat. The AM is invis as well. He's so hurt. Everything's hurt here.
Greedy. So greedy. Water Elemental summon. There we go. Farseer down.
Big kill.
Solo XP for the TC now if you want to spin it in a positive light. Raiders falling. Ouchie.
Oh my god. Dude, what is this game? This is just bare knuckles, gloves are off, in your face. And I guess Sock ends up being favored, but then again, Fly's got good XP.
Yeah, but no catch at the moment as there is no stomp, of course. It's just Shockwave. Brilliance Aura is working nicely. Slow. Stormbolt. Maybe a chance to get rid of that TC now, even though it still has 650 HP. Nah.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright. Shop now finishing behind the wall. Fly is done with this nuisance. This might be a new record. That is one hell of a late orc shop.
It is up eventually. Better late than never. Supply even, bases even, levels in favor of Fly for now, but being down a hero for 30 seconds is not ideal, of course. What's Sock gonna do with his time is the question.
Creeping up now, and it's a good map for it as well. Twisted Meadows, we have tons of creeps. And if you have some breakers also, some of these Bloodlust camps and stuff can be taken pretty easily. He's already next to the red camp. This is what I like to call the magic triangle of Twisted Meadows. Merc camp, lab, red camp, all next to each other. Here he can level like crazy. And the Mountain King, from what I hear, is a pretty good late game hero.
He likes to throw hammers. He likes to clap the ground. He likes to bash people. Doesn't matter what you skill, it's always great. But level 2 spells might be suggested here. Let's see what he can do with the level 1 hammer and the bashes. Creeps are getting involved. Rah rah rah, Bloodlust. Farseer's back from a little break though.
This seems a bit ambitious by Sock, isn't it? He doesn't have the breakers ready. He doesn't have level 3 MK. He's fighting just with casters. I'm just waiting for the chain wave. Here's the shockwave. Chain lightning waiting. Yeah, speed scroll, engage. This could be all casters going down. Oh, Sock, did you become a bit too ambitious here, perhaps?
There's still a big mana potion if he wants to. Super big right clicks from that TC. Mountain King. I don't know, man. Militia are coming, but way too late. At least level 4. Maybe he miscalculated the arrival of a Farseer?
The militia are actually helping out quite nicely. MK does get level 3 here. Dude, I'm wrong so much today, it's unbelievable. I'm gonna call myself out. Turns out that Sock all of a sudden is owning this fight. The MK is showing up strong. First 2 maps he wasn't part of the gang, but now he is looking good. Also hurt now though. TC right clicks at plus 17. Demand respect.
Welcome to my world, Remo. Isn't Warcraft nice when you can't always predict what's happening? I mean, I am the prophet, but there's a switch to it, you know? I can flip it on, off. When you're getting surprised by plays, and now that Remo says that Sock is having a great time, he's getting wrecked by Shockwave Chainwave again. It's opposite day.
Dude, today I'm wrong about everything. Predictions will cease now from my side. I have learned my lesson. Alright, I guess the big reason why Sock went for this attack was the Prime objective was to prevent the Orc expansion. And that worked. Normally the Orc wants to expand on tier 2 if we start off one base. And that has been successfully foiled. And Sock wants to make sure this stays the case. Calling the militia again. Heroes are moving out once more. And he wants to get that Kodo Beast.
And the Water Elemental as well. Thirsty MK. Both human heroes at 50%. Bit of an issue. There's a TP and an Invo Potion. Alright, how much damage can he do before he's forced into a portal? Not that much. Wrong Raider down, but at least the casters are kind of safe. But man, the arrival of Breakers is changing a lot. Chat is asking who wins. Remo, can you give them an answer?
Nope, absolutely not.
Why not? Hello, you chicken?
Today would be the day where I lose all my channel points.
Oh my god,
Wait,
that would be
can I as a mod participate in channel point bets? I could determine who's the winner. Oh, scam.
Oh my god, you know, it would be so funny if you predict the winner right, but then you are the one closing the bet but with the wrong winner and you lose your channel points because of yourself. Not that that happened
Wouldn't
ever.
surprise me too much.
Nope. Then you can laugh about your own misery instead of others for once.
Who is going to feel miserable here towards the end of this game is the question. Fly is trying with the expansion now. It's been a very brawly game. Costly on both sides. Nobody here at 50 supply yet. But the MK looking stronger and stronger. He is probably the strongest hero on the field if given enough levels. Level 4, 5 onward, MK is crazy. And he's got some really good items now. Got the belt, which is great for him. Was given the Zoe mask finally. And he is ready to party.
Okay, Expo down. We meet each other at the lab. Time for some experiments. For example, how many Orc units can you kill right there? Going for the TC right away. Maybe a bit ambitious, but definitely showing some respect here. Zeppelin catching up some units, but there is slow, solid anti-air, especially with the Water Elementals. Would be a hell of an end to this series, but no. Zeppelin evacuation works fine, but still so many losses for Fly.
Yeah, Farsi not being part of the army here is painful for a long while, but he was at the shop, he got the heal scrolls, and they will be very helpful. But Sock is looking super confident. Charging into the Orc base, doesn't even have a TP here, by the way. Big commit by the Korean.
Okay. But also no invul on the other side. Hero focus might be the way out of that series in a successful way. Shockwave, alright. TC! Zeppelin! Saving him now. Chain Lightning coming in, but countered by a heal scroll immediately. Able to deal with the wolves now pretty diligently, but Fly is fighting and seems to have a little bit of momentum if he can get the TC back up to health.
Slowly healing up, the shop in the back, now pretty painful, takes a long time to get there, but now he's healing, but the MK is finding more kills. He's level 4 already, Bash is coming through, and the next Kodo Beast also gonna go down. Militia, come back, man. This has been police on the job, the neighborhood watch, always where they need to be. Now can make a shop perhaps as well, and Sock still pressing on. Close, so close to level 3 Archmage, level 3 F5 Archmage.
Is he running out of juice at any time? Brilliance Aura, so good. Level 5, is he following your advice? He absolutely is, over the level 3 Water Elementals even. More mana is more bolts, is more destruction. And can the TC run away this time? Well, you just fly away.
Loading up the big bad cow. Lots of HP, lots of right-click damage, but had no rings, dude. Actually, turns out he was taking quite a bit of damage from the focus fire. And the MK here seems to be taking over the late game. The shop is now ready. He can also go for potions, clarities. And Sock seems to be close to locking this one in.
Love the shop for exactly what you said. More mana to double down. On top of the Sobi mask, on top of the Brilliance Aura, man. This is ding, 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 ding. The mana points go brrr.
Man, I go brrr. This aura that turns the ground blue. It's not bad.
Right? Also a nice blue. Fly looks pretty
Fly's going for the
desperate.
counterattack. That is the reasonable choice. He knows he's been outscaled in terms of army, so now it's about base race, baby.
Usually Orc's pretty good at that. At least Fly is forcing Sock back. A little bit of damage towards the workers. Wolves are finding a solid connection. chainwave and forcing a town portal eventually. It is a trade after all. Kodo survives. Okay, we're not done with this game yet.
A town is under siege.
And there is an expansion coming up. If Fly can win this game, it will be with superior economy. Can't fight. Cannot win a fight for a long time. And Soccer's trying to put the final nail in the coffin. Across the map once again, looking for the next battle, but doesn't have a TP here.
Both with one heal scroll. No mana potion. Oh, he wants that Kodo Beast. Doesn't even have anything in the belly. Still, force supply down. Fly kinda trapped. Economy suffering. Support units suffering. And in a base race, I guess all you got is Chainwave?
He's got a Zeppelin as well, which could be quite helpful. The belt is finally sold on the TC. He's gonna go for a TP to be safe. Expansion found and cancelled. Where is the AM? Ah, he's at the shop getting a TP. He knows he's gonna need it.
Trying to get in with the wave. One target only. That's not too much, but maybe the base is now opened up to future attacks. $18,000 tournament. Every win in the group stage can decide about life or death at the end of the day. So Fly is trying pretty much everything in his might to somehow turn this around. But feels like Sock always has the answer.
Yeah, good play by Fly here. Some would call this lame, but this is what it takes now to try to win this game.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's stuck in the base.
Nice, just chilling with the homies, trying to keep the peasants safe. If he gets a couple of towers here up, that should be the base secured. But it's gonna take like 3 towers if he wants to have it very safe. That is expensive. Gold is low on Sock. Fly here has some space to do something. Oh, I just got level 5. Invis Wolves now. Oh, and that's gonna be very annoying.
And we are inches away from level 3 Shockwave as well. Fly, there is potential for him to win this.
Yeah. Has to rely on the base race, has to rely on the lane. Would love to have an expansion. Very important that Soccer got the cancel there earlier. And the Wolves are revealed. Magic Sentry will be researched right away. Great upgrade against it.
Right away. Right away. Takes quite some time.
Look at the expansion. Great haul down here at the gold mine. He almost saw it with Zeppelin. Ooh, that's a nifty position. Storks unload. Oh, Zeppelin slowed. Oh! Purge. Down on the island.
What? Now Cast is here on the island as well. Invis Cast. Any savers? No. Oh man, I've never seen a fight here. But that led Sock to this position, so he knows about that.
Can he kill it? Not really. Okay. Well. Interesting.
Expo on the right-hand side is growing.
Into the main. Oh, the chain wave. Where is it? Doesn't have the mana though.
Ooh, lots of mana now burned. That hurts. This might be the play to secure the Expo at level 5.
Yeah. Ah, that's why. I was wondering, why was he committing so hard to these skills?
Yeah.
Level 5 now achieved. But there's still a couple of peasants left to keep mining. Blacksmith is slowly coming. Perhaps for a workshop to get gyros and stuff. And the expansion is spotted on the right-hand side.
That's the good thing about Magic Sentry. Once it's up, you can use it as reveal. And that's exactly what Sock did. 600 gold, how to spend it. Fly comfortably at 50, invests it into towers, which he might need. Sock running across immediately. Is that another cancel, or can Fly intercept this? The army was on the left-hand side for some reason. And he's giving up that base, right? Yeah.
Still taking a while. I guess there's no way to save it. AM is here. Watch Element is putting out good damage. Thank you, Shlomo.
Shlomo Minator.
Right now. Shlomo Minator. Shlomo Minator. Thank you very much. That gets the canceling on the expansion. This will turn a lot into resources in the end, I think. Who's gonna have more gold when this game comes to an end?
Right on. Fly doesn't have pillage yet, but could of course help him down the road. We have a town portal on both sides. One more time, the question, will we see shockwaves? Oh, was that just a staff? Yeah, he fooled him a little bit. As the Archmage is roaming. Misses the counter, or the expansion, starting again on the bottom right hand side.
Oh, Fly's baiting in the MK. If it's the MK solo, he can try to go for a kill, but of course there's a big invuln as well. Protecting him. Important here that Sok was able to hold on to the TP. These TPs are now very expensive, and the MK alone could keep the base safe, I guess, along with the casters.
And on a big map like this, maybe Archmage Ultimate will decide the game. We're at 5.5. To gather more experience, of course, we have to brawl, and that might be the case now. Onto the Water Elemental immediately. TC in the middle of it all. Not bringing the casters, so the TC doesn't find any targets here, which is actually pretty smart. All the magic immune units can't be chain waved, but of course, Breaker is not that great. Still even trades, one Breaker down for one Raider.
Yeah, and no more Raiders here on the field right now. No Ensnares anymore. Speed Scroll lasting still. The Stormbolt finds the Farseer. Casters are catching up. The slow now, and the heal gonna be very strong for the human. And again, Fly has to back off. He still can't take a fight.
Level 5. Let the hammer fall. Dodges it. If that doesn't work, Farseer is probably dead. And then the rest of the army is also probably dead. Fly counting the seconds. Expansion halfway through. He needs time to heal up.
May need to sell some items soon. Money's running very, very low. If the expansion finishes, Fly still has a chance. But the MK level 5 with the Sobi mask is looking for a play buddy.
Well, he's inviting the TC, but the cow doesn't really like that too much. Caster's in now. The immense damage of Chain Wave. Can't really play that because there is no mana. Has to rely on right clicks. 3 claws obviously helping. Wolves obviously helping. Zeppelin play by Fly is really, really sweet for now. Stormbolt on the cow once again. No potion. Needs a heal scroll soon. Info potion on the Mountain King. He wants it now.
Oh, sick.
Doesn't get it now.
Dude, Zeppelin. Zeppelin saving the game here, maybe. Farseer, can he save him as well? Needs to load up. Load up.
Oh! Zeppelin Airlines. What a sick play. Kodos in the backline, though. Not really where they want to end up. How can Fly save this game? Supply is neck and neck, but the sustain in the human army is absurd.
Yeah, needs to take out the priests. Needs to take out the priest. Needs to take out the heal. Then there's still a chance for Fly. The expansion is now finished. Perhaps he can supply it. MK is looking for more kills though. Archmage is almost level 6.
5.9 indeed. No XP really for Fly here. He's also not scaling that much anymore. Grunts falling, getting some chip damage in against the priest as if he wants to listen to you. Whew, but it's a lot about health, man. And Fly needs so much time. I don't think Sok is giving it to him. Plus, he has that expansion scouted with the Zeppelin of his own.
And the mana sustain here is so sick. Look at the MK's mana regen. Like he's sitting next to a fountain. And this might just be a little bit too much. Some priests survived. There was healing. There was sustain. And the MK now is looking to close the job. If the Zeppelin falls, the game's over.
Mass teleport unlocked. I doubt we'll see it though. Water Elementals chasing Mountain King. Kind of baited into a Stormbolt, but he knows that there's a win condition for Fly. That's the Great Hall. Sok completely broke. Main base empty. He has to knock down the second base.
MK left behind Invis. Oh, secret agent behind enemy lines. Going for the Farseer right away. The Zeppelin again has to save the day. Farseer just standing there like a Giga Chad. Ready to load up.
He did the same on Tidehunters, and we know how that ended.
Gotta be careful about that, buddy. peons taken out. Gold extremely low. We even have some long distance mining going on the human side.
Zeppelin, down, Fascia, boink, that must be it. Nice play by Sork. The speed scroll doesn't help. Man, Fly, great fights, good effort, heart of a lion. But in the end, that MK is just terrorizing you.
Couple of bashes as well. Almost level 6. Oh, he's gonna get it here. There we go. Do we get a celebratory Cosmodon, baby? I guess not. He's just looking for the kills. The Stormbolt will do it. Fly, he was close this game. This was a great series to start off our day. But with both heroes dead, this is the end.
Sock leading Group B at the moment. Great series. 1 hour 30 minutes more or less, with a little bit of delays in the beginning, but lengthy series, nice back and forth. Not so much about expansions, but rather constant fighting and constant harassing. Cool use of power spikes on both sides. Turnarounds on both sides